So today I'm attempting to do some sweater pre-surgery. Yesterday I finished my Christmas sweater and I'll put a picture in right here. And when I was in the middle of making that sweater, I had finished um, the the Summer Secret top, I think is what it's called, by Jessie Maed. Anyway, I had used cotton for that yarn. I never used cotton for that shirt, and I had never used cotton before for a garment. And when I blocked it, it bled like bad. And the color's great. It's this pink color here, which is it's a little bit darker in real life. Um, I'll try to put down the brand down here if I can find the tag. Anyway, so it bled like crazy. So I didn't realize that until after I had put that color into my sweater, and I was like, man, this is gonna suck big time if it bleeds. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. So what I did, or what I'm doing right now, and I'll show you what I'm doing, is I grabbed, you could probably use any brand of color catchers. This is what I had. I don't know if there's anything better out there. If there is, please let me know for future use. But I used up what I had left of this for my sweater, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing to try to prevent any color bleeding from happening on my Christmas light bulbs. So what I did was I took the color grabbers and I cut them in half, because none of these other colors bleed. I know that for a fact. I dyed them and I know that they don't bleed, so I'm not worried about those. I'm worried about this cotton that I used. So what I did was I cut them in half and I'm pinning them over the little lights. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried this before. And unfortunately, all I have, unfortunately for me, are these pins with the pointy ends, not the blunt ends. So that's fun. I'm pricking myself all over the place. And I'm not sure how I'm going to even get this in the water and, you know, take it out and roll it in a towel and not prick myself in the process. But you know, if my sweater doesn't bleed, I'm happy. You know what? I'll take some pricks over not getting pink all over my sweater. So that's what I did here. And now I'm going to check the other side and make sure, because I still have a strip here. I want to make sure I got as much covered as possible. Oh, yeah, I missed a whole section. Well, I missed a few sections. I don't have enough to actually cover everything. I ran out, which is a bummer. So I'm hoping for the best in some areas. But yep, that's what I'm doing. So we'll see how that process goes. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh my God, I'm so scared. I don't think I'm gonna let this soak for very long, just because I don't want to give that pink yarn a chance to bleed. And I do want to get this blocked, so we'll see. So far so good. I haven't seen anything, so hopefully we got lucky. Be really gentle with it. I don't want to squeeze out or give the pink any chance to squeeze out, but I do want to get that section wet because there is a little bit of tightness in my color work, or puckering my color work. So, all right, that's sufficiently wet. Everything is good. We'll be back. I guess I'll give it 10 minutes and see what happens. Ooh, I don't want to drop my phone in the water. Well, it's been 8 minutes so far, and there's no bleeding, which I am so super happy about. Oh my god, I'm so super happy. So since I don't see any bleeding going on, that section worries me a little bit, but I don't really see anything. We'll find out when I take the sweater out. But since I don't see anything, I'm gonna let it soak a little bit longer than the 10 minutes that I was gonna give it. Might go 15 or 20. Nice. It worked there. It worked. Yay! I'm excited. Don't know how I'm gonna squeeze this water out with all these needles though. Oh boy. Oh my god. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Well, I mean, if there's no bleeding, I guess I could take everything out. Oh, there's a little bit right there. Oh, no. Okay. We'll figure this out. Ow. Ow, ow. Ow. I think I'm just gonna have a really soaked towel. Maybe what I end up having to do. The things we do for our knitting. Ugh. This is so heavy and so wet. Oh God. Okay. Well, this is a good time to teach you how to wring out your knits in a towel after blocking, because I always do this anyway. So this is just super wet because of all the needles in here. But I just lay it flat, and then I take the towel and go like this, and then I just gently roll it in the towel, and I have to be super careful because of the needles. But normally, I will just step on it and get all the water out. And I don't feel any needles here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I'm gonna have a lot of water here. Lies. I found a needle. That was fun. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. That might be the only place with a needle. Ow, yeah. Okay. This is dangerous. I have never done this before in my life. Oh my God. What an experience. What an experience. Okay. I'm gonna go take this into my craft room and deal with it there. That would be the safest thing to do. On a drier towel. So I will meet you there. Okay, we're gonna take all these pins out and see how we did. For real. For real, for real. If you have a bunch of these, this works too. I just didn't have enough. Trying to get all the pins in the same direction. Ow! Nice. Goodness. Ooh. Sweet. Okay. All right, so double check there's no pins in here. All right. Oh, there's one where it didn't belong. That's nice. Okay, now I'll show you how I block. So I just lay it out flat as possible to begin with. I know the lighting's probably a little ugh. I'm gonna try to fix it as best I can in editing, but hopefully the point comes across. So now that everything is laid as flat as possible, and clearly, as you can see, I don't have blocking mats, I use towels. So, you know, you don't have to get anything fancy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm still afraid of any color bleeding over here, so I'm grabbing a towel and I'm gonna put it in between the layers. And hopefully that will help a little bit. I probably should have done that before I laid everything out flat, but you know. I've actually never had to do this before either, so I really wanted this Christmas sweater, so I am doing everything I can to make sure that give it its best chance. All right, now everything is flat as I can get it. Now I'm gonna measure. So grab a fabric tape if if you've got fabric tape or whatever ruler you have. And I like to start from in here and measure down to here and make sure that my arms are the same length. And then I'll go from here down to here and make sure that that's the same length on both sides. I like to do, I try to aim for 18 inches on my arms, but if they're longer, that's fine, whatever. I'm getting 21 over here, that's really low. So what I do is just kind of stretch it out a little bit to get that length that I'm looking for. And this is superwash, so it will stretch. And when I knit my superwash, which I've noticed a lot of people don't do for some reason, because superwash will stretch, I account for that. So when I'm knitting my garment, what I'll do when I'm actually measuring how long something is, I'll just give it a little bit of a tug, because that's going to tell me in my mind what the stretch is going to be like after it's been blocked and worn for a while. And so I just adjust for that. So if I'm looking for an 18-inch body from here to here, then once I get to about 15, 16 inches, I'll give it a little bit of tug. Not a long tug, not a hard tug, just a little bit of a tug to see if it gets to 18 inches. And if it does, then I leave it alone, because I know that after I block it and everything, it'll go to that length. So let's see what we are here. This is a little bit short, 17 and 17. So it's the same. So I'm just gonna make sure everything is flat. So it's a little bit shorter than I want, but that's okay. It will grow. Alrighty, and now we're gonna let this dry. I think because I've got this layer of towel in between, it'll probably take till tomorrow to dry. Sometimes it takes a day and a half, 2 days with superwash. Kind of depends on outside environments, like, you know, how cold is the room, blah blah blah, you know, summer, winter. But that's it. And it didn't bleed. Yes, so excited about that, you have no idea. All right, so that is today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give me a like. That would be super awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye.